Hello world, this is your girl Mystic Rage. You're tuned into Mystic Rage World, where we get it in with random, subliminal, timeless messages from Spirit. This may be the right time for you to hear these messages. This is a bust out read, part 2 here. We went over each of these that's standing up, as well as the animal spirits. But just to review, we have get lost, fall deep into the realm of imagination, go inward. It's time to connect with your inner child. Set those boundaries, claim your power, and know your value today. Do what you need to do. It may be difficult, but now is the time. Be present. Find clarity in the moment. In overall energy, with our healing spirit guides, they say there is much more than what you think is going on. Okay? Coming out the gate with the animal spirits, and we're going to go into a bust out read. We have that love energy, so pouring into self as well as to others. Doing that fair exchange there, and we also have prosperity. So we have the deer and the frog coming out the gate on this side. But let's just get in tune with the messages. This is a different type of spread. I did pull these cards right after this one, so this is why this layout is this way. So we're going to get in tune with the first energy. We have when it feels right, do it. Okay, and this is what Spirit is advising at this time. It's giving up a 32, which is a number 5. So some form of change as well of shifting is going on. But let's go into the message here. It says so many people overthink their life, and in doing so miss much of what could bring them joy and adventure. The wise old spirit sages may have sat and meditated in their lives, but whenever they moved to act, they did so without hesitation because they felt it was more than they thought. They trusted in their inner selves. When your inner self is shouting out at you to act, don't sit back. Your instincts is telling you that it's time to take your life to a whole new level now. So believe in what you're doing and remember to enjoy it as well. And that's going out the gate, you guys. Let's go in tune with the animal spirit. Just wants to show his face now. We have Mystic Polar Bear of this energy, you guys, coming out the gate. And it says here, know that the challenges makes you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. So some of you guys are multi-talented and gifted. Okay? So you possibly want to get in tune with learning more about self and your gifts and how they can help you as tools in your spiritual journey. So we're going to go into the next message here. It says, heal yourself to heal the world. Giving up at number 9. So working on that inner healing for self will help create a whole shift in your world around you, okay? So here we go. And it says, a heart that is filled with kindness can sometimes want to take on too much. The world is a big place for one person to heal, so it's best to heal your own world first. Then you'll see the bigger things that concern you from a higher perspective. Spirit healers and helpers are always working to heal the world that we live in, and they are proud of you for reaching this point in your development, where your compassion for others has grown so much. But now you must work with them and not on your own. Bigger problems require teamwork, and they are your team now. So your spiritual team is out there, you guys, saying let's get in there. Teamwork make dream work. So we working on your dreams of reality. We want the best for you. Just chime us in. There is one thought away as well. The animal spirit is backing this up. Going again. This is the dragonfly, and it flat out says change. So you know from going inward. Going inward with your child self and healing that, it's going to involve change of some form, of course, because you're evolving and growing and developing. But this is the dragonfly, and we've been seeing this in the card simultaneously as well. The dragonfly and the butterfly. So transformation and changes are shifting our reality. It says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of my nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. So those are a little bit of affirmations right at the end there. And you possibly want to screenshot this so you can probably read it out loud to yourself daily to help with that shifting of energy. Next out the gate, it says your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. So the Spirit is already saying that even though it may be dark and gloomy, with no viewpoint ahead of you, your path is very dark. Just know there's light on the end as you keep walking through your path that you're on, okay? And there it goes again with the water. So you may need to do some spiritual cleansing or get yourself in some bodies of water. But let's get in tune with this energy. It says all human life must know highs and lows in order to grow. Life appears difficult at times, but this is a part of a bigger plan, and now is the time to stop and ponder, as big decisions should be avoided when the mind is clouded by indecision and the path ahead seems blocked. The wise spirit sages teach caution and patience when the road isn't smooth. Also reminds us that lows are followed by highs and questions by answers. The answers are often the signs that show you when you take the next step at the crossroads and which direction to take. Nothing much can come from rushing. It's best to wait for a while before pushing forward with your plans. So this is about getting yourself more in tune and grounded before making any rash decisions. Make sure you're fully balanced so you have a clear mind, or a clear mindset, and just a clear mind period, at peace, to make those decisions more accurately and more beneficiary, or benefits you in the long run, okay? It's going to benefit you in the long run as you take your patience be into the present time, a moment of the situation or circumstance, or even that person you're dealing with. It's going to take time and patience. We have greatness, you guys. The elephant is giving me ganache. Okay, this one's drenched out with all kinds of jewels and jewelry. Greatness. And ganache actually vibrates with the prosperity level. So we're just going to go into here. It says, love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So this is the outcome with the spirit animals, elephant, that you're going to achieve success. You're going to be a part of something really big pretty soon here. We're going to go into our inner child. We do have two energies, okay? So we have that underlining and the overall energy from the spirit inner child. And then I'll go into this last animal spirit because I'm moving right across the table, okay? It says, you know the way. Trust your intuition on this journey. So raising your vibration and really trusting in self is very needed. So your intuition, you don't double guess what you're feeling or the messages you're receiving. So let's go here. This is a number 4. 4 giving off a 8. So 8s may be significant as well. So let's get in tune with the energy here. And yet again, these are 3 butterflies right here. So yes, 3 different aspects of your life, 3 different perspectives coming in. It may be 3 different spirit guides trying to grab your attention. That's a part of your spiritual team. But it also gives off that transformational period of time shifting for you. It says, in this life, there will be many voices telling you the right way to go. They can be confusing and sometimes contradictory, pointing out all of the intersecting paths that you can take. Just know that this life is yours and yours alone. No one else can tell you the path that is yours to walk. For only know the way. Well, my light went off. If you have pulled this card, which we now did, know that you're going in the right direction. This card also indicates that it means you might need to listen to your inner voice now regarding a future decision. Take some time to reflect on the voices that you might have listened to. Okay? Is there one that's drowning you out? Your own thoughts? So possibly just by communicating with others, they may be sending you other messages as signals, and it may not be of your genuine interest of what you really want to do in your life path. This is why it's up to you. It's up to you for you to realize the circumstance and in this decision making, okay? Don't do it that fast. Now, some inner work exercise we could do here. We could say, it says here, set aside some time today to connect with your inner voice and intuition. There are many different ways in which you can do this. Each person will be unique in how they receive their inner guidance. Go somewhere with minimal, like no distractions, and begin to reflect upon the questions, decision, or the choice that is before you. And let me turn the page here, you guys. Notice how your body feels when you think about each option. Is it tense or relaxed? Do you feel when you think about each option? Okay, so what are you feeling? How are you feeling? This will also help with trying to understand the right decision to make, because spirit moves and it could alter body reactions in your body. I mean, reactions in the body. Okay. If you can close your eyes and imagine each scenario playing out in your life, which possible outcome do you prefer? Think about what it is that you want as for your life right now and also for the future. As you go through these exercises, look for what gives you a feeling of peace. Peace is what will guide you. Okay, so that's a part of a little exercise there. As far as going inward, going with that intuition. We do have again, which I did read out in the other read, but I'm just giving a refreshment of it. We have find your haven, the place of wonder, waiting just for you. And this goes off into that imaginary state of a child, of thinking, of creating your reality, or even imagining the scenarios as mentioned earlier of the situation, of the decision you need to make on. Okay. So let me find this one in the book so we can get in tuned. This is another portal. Okay, another pathway to take on your path. Okay. As children, we sought out secret places that were hidden and special. We found them while climbing up a tree or lying in the tall grass. We built forts of pillows and sheets, tents and sticks, branches, homes of imagination and magic. We strung up the fairy lights and collected the trinkets and treasures from our special place. We read our stories there and ate our forbidden treats there. It was a place of our own, and if you're seeing this card, may be the time to find a hideaway once again. Okay, you guys. Sorry it's a little bit smoky. The incense is burning for us. I have different chakras for us. Whereas the incense right now burning with their intentions and helping to get our chakras more balanced at this time will help. But this is an exercise you can take to consideration, you guys. It says, I'm sorry. Before you begin to consider where this special place might be, first connect with the adventure aspect of your inner child. Remember what it's like to be when you stumbled across or upon those hidden places. How did it hum with its own magic energy just for you? Now once you hold this feeling inside of you, let your intuition guide you to where you might connect with this energy again as an adult. If as a child you were unable to experience the magic of a hideaway, then do the following and practice makes it beneficial. First, reflect on aspects of your life that you bring. Hold on, you guys. First, reflect on the aspects of life that bring you wonder. Next, take steps to incorporate these aspects into physical place that will embody that wonder. If you cannot recall that which brings you wonder, reflect on what makes you feel safe. Take steps to create a space for you today. Okay, so going in with self and having that sanctuary. Okay. And my camera's been tripping, but you understand the message of a getaway, hideaway situation. And Spirit is saying use your imagination to create that safe space there for yourself. Now lastly, coming out the gate for us, the spirit animals. Now we're going at the bottom of the read here. We have magic. I was just talking about creativity and inner child magic that we had as far as our imagination of creating our hideaways. Now we have magic of the owl coming out the gate, you guys. Okay? The owl of magic. And these ones are mysterious on their own. So this one may be a part of your spiritual team, or you possibly may be seeing owls. Any of the animals that I mentioned, you guys, you possibly have been seeing them in the 3D realm. It might be off a social media post. It may be off of a street sign. But peep gave to the different messages, especially when the spirit animals, you start seeing them repeatedly. You want to Google the spiritual meaning and embody those traits, or even get some insight of a new higher perspective of handling the situation or that decision or decisions you need to make. But let's get into the owl's energy. It says choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through the deception. Let go of the past and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Okay, you guys, so that's the last of the animal spirits giving their energy and what they want to bring. Okay, and I hope Spirit turns my light back on because it's looking a little cloudy. Let's get into the last message from our healing spirits. It says, spirit healers and helpers are with you. And I went over this card as well. So your spiritual team is there. They're just one thought away. They love communicating. So ask for signs and sensations so you can feel when they're coming around or in your presence. That was another exercise mentioned earlier in part 1 that you can get attuned with as far as communicating with spirit. Ask to feel a certain feeling, see a certain number sequence or something where you can communicate and know when your spiritual team is around you, is prominent. Okay. I'm going to take a sip of water because the incense, and I turned my fan off. So. Okay, now you guys, we're going to get into the last section here. I'm going to leave the acoustic records messages for the last thing. I just want to pop off the last healing messages from my inner child oracle deck. So we have emotions are the reflection. You can do hard things. There is hope ahead, followed by pull yourself close. Now here's a whole nother portal, but these are babies walking towards their path. You see that end of the tunnel, that light there, and these are 2 little kids. Okay, so inner self, that inner child is still raining out. So you do need to get in tune with that. So let's just get in tune with these last minute messages from Spirit for my inner child messages, since we do need to go into that place. This is giving off a 12, which is a number 3. Okay. Emotions can often indicate how an event is affecting your inner child. When you experience an unusual, intense emotional response to a present situation, it may be a sign that your aspect of your inner child is hurting. Since your inner child can carry many different wounds from childhood into your present moments as an adult, when intense emotions do arise, it's a good time. It is good to take a moment to sit with them and with your hurting inner child. This is an exercise we can work on, you guys, of awareness. It says find a space where you can focus on your feelings and try to identify the sensations you are currently feeling. Ask yourself if there's any connection between how you feel now and your childhood. Listen to your intuition. There goes, Spirit. Thank you. Let me repeat now, y'all, because this is very important, Spirit. Bust the light back on. This is an awareness exercise, and this helps get in tune with your inner child self, okay? Find that space where you can focus on your feelings and try to identify the sensations you are currently feeling. Ask yourself if there's any connection between how you feel now and your childhood. Listen to your intuition and become curious about what you're experiencing. Follow the trail of your emotions forward, continuing to ask yourself questions about where the root of these emotions lie. Ask yourself if there's anything you can do to help heal this old wounding in the present moment. Have patience with yourself in this process, but put this exercise aside if it becomes too overwhelming, you guys. When we're working with our inner child self, we do have a lot of traumatic wounds, and it does take time to heal. So if it does come overwhelming, take some time, pause and reflect on why you're feeling in that state of that energy, and be more in silence so you can hear Spirit, so you can hear that little voice of your intuition talking to you. Okay? You can do hard things. It says it right here again. And it says there are many things in the life that we feel we cannot or should not have to do. It can be overwhelming to think about doing something that is hard, but in truth, many things we label as hard could be more appropriately labeled as simply time-consuming or long. Sometimes not wanting to do hard things can be a reminiscent of mindsets we might have had in childhood when we never wanted to clean our room or do our homework. If you see in this card now, you may need to reassess what has been labeled as too hard. Okay, you guys? So the exercise of self-care with this message, it says take time today to think upon the beliefs that you might be holding back. Are you putting yourself in a box, but what you cannot or should not have to do? Sometimes choosing to push through the feelings of I do not want to do this because I don't feel like it can be quite beneficial. Always trust your intuition when choosing hard activities to do, and do not attempt anything unsafe to yourself or others. Okay, that's self-explanatory there. Okay. So we have there is hope ahead, you guys. So keeping that faith is very beneficial. It says have courage and take heart, for there is hope. Okay. Life is a journey filled with many highs and lows. Sometimes a low can be followed by another and another until it is all that is remembered as a low place. It is at these times that it may seem as though there is nothing left to hope for, and all that remains are the ashes of what was. If you're seeing the card, know that there's hope once more. Using this exercise now, you guys, it says now is the time to let hope in. There is so much good waiting for you ahead. This is a deep divine love that is always present, always waiting to wrap its arms around you. You are helped. You are loved. You are never ever alone. Reach out today onto the divine and be held by love. Okay, you guys. And those were the energies, you guys. I bust that off. We went over this. Find your heaven. I read this out already. The last of the overall energy is to pull yourself close. And it's given off at number 8 as well, 27. I don't know why. I think I've read this in part 1, but let me just go into that one. Yes, we did go over that one. I'm sorry, you guys. It is early in the morning for me. I was just trying to finish the part 2 read. But yeah, this is the part of the imagination of creating a safe space. So a new kind of like portal to enter subconsciously, even during meditation, going to your safe place and communicating with spirit and your spirit team in that location. Because lastly, we do have pull yourself close. And let's see what's the message coming out the gate for that. It says, throughout life, harmful events can occur that bring about a splintering of the inner self. This separation within the self can be necessary survival tool when our inner world becomes overwhelmed and we're unable to process our current events. However, the inner self will always desire reconciliation of these splintered aspects, and because of this, these vanished parts will experience pain as long as there's separation. Pulling these splinters aspects of, I'm sorry you guys, I hope I'm saying that word right, splintered, splintered aspects of the self close in love and acceptance, we can bring healing to our inner world. So this is a part of an exercise of having that acceptance at this time. It says, take the time today to sit with yourself and embrace the aspects of your inner child that makes you feel abandoned. These aspects may be labeled good or bad, or they might be a missing place or broken pieces or piece. Remember that all of these places inside of us are beautiful and worthy of love, and if any of these places have caused you pain, know that they were trying to protect and serve you in the best way they knew how. Okay, so some of those past traumas from childhood, you're probably resentful against your parents or the person that helped raise you. You feel like your life could have been different. You have someone else, but no, these ones were in your life for the reason. They did the best they could, and now you need to come to terms to accept that that was the best they could do at that time, considering the situation or circumstances. You got to remember too as well that our parents have their inner child wounds too, and they became parents trying to teach the best way they know how. But anyways, you guys, I don't want to go into that portal of information for individuals. Okay, so let's go into the Akashic records and see what's bringing out the last minute message. Yet again, we see the butterfly. We have victim mindset, center energy of shame, outcome showing follow your passion. And I'm going to pull one extra card from this deck to, really seal the deal. But this deals with this victim mindset. Peep game is a spider web across the flowers. The bird. I would say that the spider web is wrapping around the body as the butterfly tries to help with releasing that stuck, grounded energy, those past traumas of you trying to heal. Peep game, her eyes are closed. So going into self and visualizing the breaking of the chains of this mental anguish that you have. You do have to do some form of releasement so you can open in more energy, more positive energy in that heart space. Okay? You feel like the world's against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only when you do, abundance will start to flow. My throat chakra, you guys. My throat's dry, even though I drank water. My throat chakra's trying to get cut off. Possibly, we need to focus on our throat chakra and be more in communication with spirit. But only then would abundance start to flow, you guys. Releasing that victim mentality so that abundance, and we literally have prosperity come out the gate. So that's on the table as well. So it's a part of your journey. inner workings you got to work on. That's all. It says shame. You carried this burden for too long. It's time to release the guilt you placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin to take action towards happiness. So some of us are still feeling shameful for the past decisions and situations we had to endure. But you need to release this kind of energy at this time. It's prominent. Okay? Release the guilt. Release feeling remorseful about that situation or circumstance. So you can welcome in that loving and nurturing energy as well, you guys. It says follow your passion. So based off the energy of setting a new goal, setting a new goal, you want to follow something that makes you filled with joy, your passion. Okay? Even if it lightens up your inner child, that's like your passion, something you love doing. Okay? If there's something that excites and motivates you, it's a message from your Akashic record that it can lead you to your abundance. Don't silence it. You may be thinking, oh, it's an everyday, regular, smuggler, old hobby. It's not going to come enough. No, but you're very passionate about it. You feel very good doing it. Spirit is telling you to keep going with that thought form, that vibration of passion you have when you're doing it. And go ahead and take the initiative to create this as a part of a job. Every hobby can turn into a career opportunity where you don't have to have a boss. You're your own boss, taking charge and doing what you need to do. It's just a matter of being happy at the end of the day. Maybe you're the ones that like to be happy working for somebody, but do something that you're passionate about so you're happy as far as the outcome when you're doing these these jobs, tasks, or even starting your new business on your own. Okay? You want to be very passionate. You don't want to feel like it's bored. If you're feeling bored and dreadful, that's not the one for you. That's not the situation to be in. You'll feel this sensation of warmness, and in your soul of happiness and joy. And that's how that abundance comes in as well. Okay, you guys? So what we're going to do, we're going to do some clarifying with our life situations. And see what else Spirit wants to just give us as a close off. Because I feel like this one is good. I do have one last aspect. So it may be a part 3. But these ones, I split them up into parts because they have different meanings. And I did say for the collective. Sorry, guys. I did say for the collective. So it may be at that time and you need to hear or see that message. And this is why I'm splitting them up and not making such long videos. As long. Because I know everyone's attention span. And then if it's too much information, you're going to start tuning out and not really paying attention. But subconsciously not yet. You listen to these reads in your sleep state. These messages will be in your mind. And you may even dream about the solution to your problem. That goal you really want to go towards. That inner healing and everything. These readings are meant for messages for you to receive them as they come. But it's also part of our awakening experience. You will get potential flashes of GIF files in your head. I may come back into your brain during a synchronization of something going on. And it's just how Spirit moves. I am a messenger at the end of the day. So let's go into this one here. Because I feel like I'm talking too much. Wow, that was a lot of cards, but we're going to take it. I said of a collective. Let's lay this situation out. So coming out the gate here, it says playing wisely. This is chess, you guys, not checkers in certain situations. As far as that decision you need to make, you're going to have to plan and strategize. It says cultivate success through meticulous research and strategic plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. I'm sorry, you guys, I could not pronounce that word correctly. If you guys see it, that METICULOUS Mercurus research. Whatever, some form of researching on a certain topic. Now, as far as that passionate situation, as far as that hobby that you're passionate about, maybe you want to go into a job doing that same thing that you like to do on your downtime. Strategize a plan to go towards that one. Okay, you may have to do some form of research and study and see if you need certifications or whatever else you need. It says the planning phase. Take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality. And that's the flip side. So plan wisely. This is a part of a planning stage period. Okay, and this involves different aspects of your life. Next, we coming out the gate, we have stay in the flow. And this baby's in the water. I was just saying you may have to get a spiritual bath, something with bodies of water, get cleansed. This message says surrender to the rhythm of life. I'm sorry. Remaining open to opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. Okay. Now fully immerse yourself, because that's on the flip side. Fully emerge. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. This is why Spirit is saying possibly use your childlike imagination when co-creating with us. Close your eyes and really, really visualize in your brain of these situations, possible outcomes, and possible choices that you can make. This is possibly why you need some time to reflect, really plan this out. Okay, get in that rhythm. Okay, we have commitment to the journey, you guys. Coming at the gate next. And this may be in regards to a relationship. You may be going through some blockages or obstacles or setbacks at this time, and you just do not know which decision to make. You do need to sit with self and really go through your emotions and feel them out to get that understanding of which healthy choice is to be made. It says, with determination, go in for all the long term. Your steady, fast focus will bring lasting rewards. Okay? This is followed by some form of commitment. It is on the flip side. It says, commit to the next stage in your development and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Now they're sitting upright, you guys. Commitment. Okay, so it's out there in the table. It's bringing forth their energy. It says steady as you go, you guys. Slow pace wins the race. No, it's set your own pace. Don't do it too fast because you may overthink it and not make the right decision. So let's see what it says. Navigate with patience and resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through the life's twists and turns. Okay. We have the duality dance. Seek balance amidst the chaos and find harmony within yourself. This is why I was saying get into the rhythm, that flowy, get into some body of water and meditate. You can literally get in the water, pool, water, beach, however. Even a bathtub. Just try to float or sit your body in that water and imagine floating. And then you can start creating even more peacefully. It's just some other exercises you guys could take, okay? You guys, you can meditate in the water. But it's very difficult if you don't have your private sanctuary, like your own personal pool or your own personal, sauna, however. So, yeah. There'll be times to work it out, you guys. Just find some body of water or a bubble bath and sit yourself in some water, contemplate with yourself, close your eyes, and create. Use your imagination and think of all the different possibilities, and maybe you can come to a clear decision. Once you're more grounded and at peace, you can hear that intuition a little bit louder. This says choose wisely, you guys, in your decision making. You can take a lot of paths and walk through different portals. It says here, decision shapes your path immense challenges. Stay open to learning as answers reveal your destined journey. Okay, so you're going to receive these messages. This is why Spirit is saying work on that inner self so you can hear that intuition and be on point to make that decision for your greatest good, okay? We got Libeth of Choices, and I hope I'm saying that right, that you guys can see that. Libeth of Choices. Okay. It says, chart your course through the perplexingly Libeth of Choices, embracing each turn as a part of your complex journey. Okay. Maybe one of you guys want to look up that one. I'm probably going to leave that meaning at the bottom of this video if I remember. But this goes into another little portal of information. That Libeth. This is why the image is like that. Because they're like that. They have slight turns and everything. And it's up to you to make the right decision. So you're not constantly blocked by a blockage or setback. Because this portal, I want to say this journey called life, it's got many twists and turns. But it's up to you to choose wisely on which way you want to go. Okay, you guys? So those were the energies from the life situations. I am going to lastly put possibly 1, maybe 3, but to really seal this up before closing, I want to ask our angels, because we asked our healing spirit guides, but let's ask our angel guides if they want to co-sign any other information we need to know. Sorry this video is a little bit longer, but I feel like we need some clarity there for our angels. Let's see what else they got to co-sign and say based on the energies we have on the table. Spirit is being less. Wow, that flew out there. Manifestation, opportunity, and change, you guys. Let's just pull one more card off the top. Romance and connection. I did say it was something in regards to a relationship, but that's what's coming out the gate here from Spirit. We have sacred plans, so know that it is a divine plan, a mission you're on. Things are going to work out, but you do need to work with self and really trust your intuition. Okay? So we're just going to go in here with manifestation. We already mentioned how to manifest. Closing of the eyes, visualizing, using your childlike mindset of imagination. Though I can't even get the words out. I should have brought me some tea. Hold on, you guys. But what I was trying to say is going in and using that creative imagination, like childlike imagination, will help bring these manifestations to fruition at an even faster rate, because you're vibrating at a different level. You're co-creating. Okay, so with manifestation here, it says manifestation is the ability to bring our thoughts, dreams, and intentions into reality. The spiritual law of manifestations helps us to create, form deep within energies and experiences that lead us towards greater fulfillment and purpose. You're blessed to be seeing this card today. It encourages you to recognize your power. You are a master of manifestation, and whatever you focus on something with loving thoughts and the best intentions, you will bring that dream into reality, y'all. Straight up. If you are working on bringing something to fruition at this time, whether it be a project, an opportunity, or even a miracle, this card is a reminder to let you know it is unfolding before your eyes. It's very important to stay elevated at this time and focus on positive energy, blessings, and the positive events that are happening around you as you are magnetizing even more blessings into your world. Okay? You're being encouraged to understand that any new opportunity arises will allow you to step up and move forward in your life. Your energy is aligned with the pure potential, and it is important to note that everything you focus on now is going to grow, adapt, expand in line with your energy field. This is why I say it's important to work on self and keep that vibration high. You want to grow a garden of flowers, not a garden of weeds, of situations that you need to cut down. Use a weed whacker that really cut down the weeds. Okay? Your angels are encouraging you to be open and receptive as the universe is offering you the guidance, abundance, support, and healing you require based on your current situation. Recognize these incredible gifts and support that are available to you now. The power of the universe is within you. This is why Spirit said going within self. Right here in the middle, center energy. Okay. Opportunity and change. We already know changes was a part of our transformation. We already know that. Dragonfly said it and everything. So we know the changes are here. The shifting and the movement of energy is fluctuating at this time. This is why what you really focus on can't flourish into your life. It still can grow into a weed if you're not all the way balanced and correctly thinking from a loving heart space. Okay. And what I mean by you growing weeds, you're growing more setbacks and more obstacles or blockages where you have to clear your path with a weed whacker, whacking your weeds off. So clean slate and start all over again, planting seeds of intention, positively, lovingly watering this seed, and it will flourish into the flower. Okay? But this is opportunity to change, you guys. And in the center energy. As one door closes, another one opens. This is a time for change. Your angels are drawing close to you and supporting you in making the changes you need to make to attract the opportunities in abundance. You may have experienced resistance recently or felt stuck, but the new beginning you are seeking is unfolding now. If you're hesitating over a decision or wondering what to do about a particular project, your angels are encouraging you to go with the new. Change might bring a sense of vulnerability or present you with the unknown, but it will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings and gifts and what's important to you. Now listen, your guardian angel is waiting to guide you through the doorway of opportunity that's being offered to you now. So no, guardian angels are around. The guardian angels are the ones that was coming out, but they've been around since you've been born. And they're saying they're here to help too. They send forth their energy as well to help guide you through your path on your journey. Lastly here, you're in time of change and opportunity. Whether this involves a new role, career opportunity, relationship, child, project, know that it is blessed by God and angels. This is an exciting time. If you have apprehensions, know that this card is assuring you that you're being supported by the divine. So if you ask your angels to lead the way, you will be guided by signs, intuition, and instinct. Move forward fearlessly at this time, as for this is a blessed time for you. Okay, so Spirit, dog, that incense, y'all, I need to turn my fan on. What I was trying to say, Spirit is saying that blessings are on the way. We already know prosperity is there. Different aspects, we're going to receive that abundance in different aspects of our lives. But this one here now, we're going to get into is romance and connection. Because this may be in regards to your love life, where you have to go inward to have that healing so you can be a more healthier partner for your significant other, or whoever you're dating, or whoever you meet with. Okay? Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting, and heartfelt experiences to remind you that love is real. Allowing yourself to be romanced, to receive and experience the true connection is important at this time. It's likely that your heart space is opening up and any barriers or shields that have been in place are falling away. If you're scared uptight about romance, know that this is not the only sign that you would like to experience, but also that it is something your energy system really needs. So feeling really scared or uptight, your sign, it's a sign from your soul saying it would like to experience the joys and happiness of a romantic relationship. Some of us want that significant other partner. We want to have marriage. We want to have the kids. We want to have the whole shebang. That kind of connection with somebody. And I got to get very grounded after this read. But it says the energy of the romance is increasing in your life at this time. If you're already in a relationship, this could mean that you have the opportunity to connect more deeply and share intimacy and love. If your relationship hasn't been the main focus or priority of your heart for a while, your angels are encouraging you to make time for it. If you have a new relationship unfolding, or there's a potential for a new one to unfold, angels are helping you move forward with that now. Call on divine love from the universe, invite it to open up your heart, and then be willing to receive interest and love from others. Whatever the reason this card is appearing now, it's a time to enjoy and be enjoyed in a loving way. So we have prosperity, money. We got opportunities in career and in love. Spirit says it's all a part of the sacred plan. So this is divinely guided information and where it's going on. Sacred plan, you guys. This is a part of the mission you're on. It's all a part of the reason why you came back here and all that. Some of us are brand new souls, but some of us are old souls. We done reincarnated so many times, we don't even remember all our gifts. But this message here says, this card doesn't represent a plan that God has for your life, but more a plan that comes to fruition based on your intentions and your highest good. You have been given the incredible gift of free will, and therefore your thoughts, deeds, actions, and intentions are in some way going out into the universe and curating the experiences, opportunities, and energies that are flowing in and out your life. When you're seeing this card, you guys, you're being encouraged to move into a state of surrender where you recognize that the yes of your intentions have an impact on the creation of life. But how those intentions unfold is not down to you, but the hands of God. The divine plan is your intention unfolding in a way that God, the universe, feels is for your growth and highest good. Know that every experience you have been through in your life has been a way maker, or a way marker, on your journey towards growth and expansion. The angels are acknowledging your growth now. Just know if you're trying to force a plan into action, the angelic guidance is to back down and trust in the greater good. Often when something's not happening for us, we're frustrated, but that's only because we don't see our perfect plan unfolding. When ideas and plans go wrong, trust that the universe has a greater plan for you, a greater plan that isn't something that has already been chosen for you. It's more of a combination of all your life's intentions, prayers, and actions, washing back towards you with opportunity and experiences. So call on your angels to light up the path ahead. You may feel that you're facing the unknown, but know that you're always guided and protected. Okay, and that's the energy it's bringing you guys out the gate. And just to be nosy, and I've said I had to work on grounding myself because my throat chakra is all over the place. The blessed out energy, just to show you guys, is earth and ground. Spirit flat out just said it. Earth and ground. Getting out in nature and getting yourself grounded so you can form a healthy decision or choice in your life. Now, it may be choices or decisions, plural, that you may have to make. And this is why you need that inner peace, listening to your intuition, and trusting self and the universe or God, whatever you believe in, to work in your favor. You have your angels around you supporting and wanting to help guide and give you that nurturing, healing energy. Just call on them during meditation or any time when you have, especially if you're able to sit in silence somewhere for a good 15 minutes. you can contact your spirit team that way, and you guys can have a little conversation. So you guys can always have conversations with your spiritual team. They're there. You can get you a cup of coffee for 20 minutes and just speak to spirit. Then sit in silence. If you have that extra 5 minutes to sit in silence, like 5 to 10 minutes after you talked or whatever, sit in that silence, drink your coffee, or just sit there and watch that intuition starts pouring in. Spirit will start sending you messages, and you'll get some more insight on how to handle the situation or that circumstance or even that person that you worrying or got on the brain. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, you guys, I'm just going to close off the read. Spirit said to bust out the angel number because somebody needs to see a number for confirmation. Now this deck, I don't have all my numbers out because I have other bust out reads to do. But Spirit said there's a number that you need to see, and it is for you to see. Right at this timing, we have 717. 1717. Drama alert. Feminine forces are in effect. Let's see, what is the spirit message for as an angel number? Which angel number did you want the collective to see at this time? Let's just push it. That's 1717 did pop his face, that drama alert. Followed by a 1144 high vibes. And lastly, 101 starting over. So this is the new beginning, and this is why some of the things had to fall off. Some things you have to release, and some things you're just going to allow it to wash away out of your life. Okay, but the overall energy we have is 1414 light up. So you possibly may be seeing 55, 1414, or just 10 straight up of the 10. Okay, it says focus your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with light attitude. You will be blessed with a new opportunity, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. So lighten up your soul and being more in that energy of positivity will help to bring more opportunities and even more blessings into your life. It's all about your mindset. This is a drama alert. 1717. Giving off an 8, giving off a 16, giving off a 7 again. So this is some alert from Spirit. It says independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, and aspirations. Jeez. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You may need to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You may not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. So Spirit says you're on the right pathway. Okay? Even if you're not seeing the light in this tunnel that you're walking down, you're tripping over things. It's very dark, and this is why you can channel in your spirit guides so they can even bring you a candle of information or insight where you can have just a lit path right in front of you so you can walk towards that blessing or towards that dream or desire to manifest in your life. Okay, so that's that. We have the 1144 high vibes. We already said we need to keep our vibes high. So this flat out says it from Spirit, high vibes. And you may have been seeing this number sequence as well. Okay, it says divine intuition, prosperity, there it goes again, you guys. Big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. Okay, so catch the vibes, you guys. Keep that vibration high. Because this is a part of the change and transformation. It still has prosperity on the table for us. It's in a center energy. And it's still referring to love or other forms of happiness that, as far as your wishes and desires coming to fruition. It could be that romantic relationship that you want, because it still says it here. So having that faith and knowing that there's another higher calling to your journey, accepting that change so you can have that clarity on new perspectives of the situation. Because at the end of the day, this is a new beginning. It's all a part of the plan here. The 101, starting over. So some of us has already got the tower moment. Everything's flat or starting afresh. Okay, 545 as I say that. So it says intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is a key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Okay, so some of us are starting over in our journey, but now we're at a different, higher perspective. And now these decision making that we have to choose on our journey here, it's going to be beneficial. It's going to turn out in the long run to be something far further than what you could imagine the outcome will be. The Spirit says you're protected. You got some form of luck around you. Prosperity is on the table, even romantically. We got abundance also in the career aspect as well. So it's just your mindset of your intentions of what you want at this time. I did say of a collective, so I am getting 3 different mindsets of what people are desiring at this time. But this is as far as a new beginning, a new start on that situation. So what we're going to do now is do a closing. Sorry for this long video. Usually I have more energy, you guys, but I've been going up and down. Days been going on in Soul Tribe, and I'm trying to stay grounded. And I'm working on self as well. So I am going to have my little cup of tea, my soursop tea, right after. And I'm going to come back again with a bust I read later on today. Because I have literally like a couple bust outs still need to be done before we get all the other new information. So let's bust it. We have energy is gaining momentum. Nothing will come of this situation. So far as the high, if you don't catch the vibes, high vibrations, if you don't raise your frequency, those seeds you're planting of attention will grow into weeds, and nothing will come of your garden, of your situation or circumstances. This is why you need to go inward with your child self, do that healing that you need to take, meditate, contemplate on that situation, decision, choice you really want to make. Don't let pride get in your way or the ego speak to you. Even prove it to yourself you can do it. Okay? And achieve the success you want. Because at the end of the day, you guys, we got a new start. And it comes right under starting over. I did say new beginnings, new situations. The new start is coming. This is why you need to work on your inner self, update your list, your intention list, have your positive intentions from your heart space so you can manifest and grow your garden with fruits and vegetables, flowers to attract the butterflies of transformation. That loving energy, okay, you guys? And lastly, overall energy. And if we haven't seen prosperity so many times, Spirit just co-signed prosperity again is ahead. That was 3 prosperities from 3 different decks. So some form of prosperity. And it's giving me money, but this can be in a lot of different aspects, like I mentioned, love, life, career. Either way, y'all, money. Because we had the frog. The frog, and he's with a green too, saying prosperity. So we both see it as confirmation here. far as the prosperity, this is why you need to catch the high vibes. I'm sorry, you guys, I thought I had it in peripheral. But prosperity is twice. Then this one of the 144 also has the prosperity in there. So you possibly literally will start seeing this number sequence for your confirmation that prosperity is on the table and is approaching you. Keeping those high vibrations is needed at this time. Okay? So those were the messages, you guys. I am going to lastly bust out the ending of the bust out energy. We have being bold and make the first move. You and your loved ones are safe. And overall, lastly, surrender to the divine, you guys. Surrender to the divine. Trust and allow God and the universe to work out for you. Allow your guardian angels, your spirits, your team help guide you as well. Raise that vibration. Get that inner peace, that nurturing healing. Okay? Because right here out the gate, we got end of a tough cycle approaches. It may be still dark and gloomy on your path, but know that it's coming up. Prosperity and all different types of blessings. An end of a tough cycle approaches. And this is where you're going to be starting over, starting afresh. And this is why Spirit wants you to get more grounded. Okay? So these were the messages. I am going to sign it off with a little bow. For my bowls of messages. And them incense, y'all, they done burnt my throat. I done inhaled it. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. So believing in yourself, you guys. Believing in your reality. I mean, your dreams becoming reality. You're halfway there. Next message. Go wild for a while. This is going with that energy, sorry for the crusty nail, of getting lost in that imagination, you guys. Go wild for a while. Using your childlike imagination to create these visions in your mind with your eyes closed. Updating your attention list in your dreams. And start vibrating at a higher level. Cheat your future. Like cheat code. Okay. That's the energy coming out there. Pretty much is what it says. This is why you need to work with Spirit to get all the right information. Because right now, we're doing it right now, getting cheat codes to our journey that we're on. Know that you're strong as hell. Know that everything's going to work out in your favor. Know that you're right where you need to be. And you will achieve that success. It does take a lot of work, baby. You got a lot of healing, different wounds. But you're on your spiritual journey. And you're strong as hell. You got this. Spirit said you're highly protected. They're watching over you. Just welcome us in more. If you need signs from us, allow us to have time together so we can work on exercises to know which feeling you're feeling, to know when I'm around. Because I can come around and give you a sensation of a light butterfly in your heart. And then when you feel it all the time, constantly at a certain time, then you know I'm around. So I would do that kind of subliminal messaging as far as a spirit form of sending you messages. Okay, so those were all the messages for today, you guys. If anything resonated with your girl, with the messages that you heard, smush the like button. You can go ahead and leave some comments below for confirmation for us, or any tips and insights that you want to bring to the table. We welcome all forms of information and different perspectives. That's how we grow and learn. Anything else, if you guys want to know or see more random subliminal messages from your girl, just give me a quick follow and subscribe. And I am going to make my tea so I can really get more grounded in my energy fields. Okay, so this is your girl Mystic Rage, tuning on the Mystic Rage world. I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed day and take care.